Definitely see a lot of interesting, like a lot of players that are interested in the game and different games, trying them out. There's free play. It's a huge gaming event.
Yeah, pinball machines, retro games, tabletop gaming, just anything related to two people wanting to have fun together, right?
Right.
Have playing the game. And so, with that being said, it's like we're about to roll into our first match. Now, Bates I've known as playing Genjiro, who's considered by a lot of people to be the strongest character in the game, and I don't know who his opponent is.
We'll find out.
We'll find out soon.
Yeah, find out momentarily. We'll see how it goes.
Once you get past this loading screen.
It takes a while.
It brought us back. So he's going to be playing Jubei, another solid overall character.
Okay. So it looks like we got Walker. Open up already?
What happened was he parried a sword strike, which leaves you open for attack for a pretty long time, and then he went ahead and hit him with Rekkas.
Okay.
And then he hits him with the 5K, which is an overhead, which cancels into his Rekka. So Genjiro's got a lot of ways to put damage on you.
Yep.
And he's very consistent overall.
Yep. He's doing a parry, but didn't swing at that moment.
And ultimately, he doesn't ultimately pay for it. So.
Try to go for the grab. Does get punished, though.
Yeah, throw is probably one of the most punishable things in the game. But now he's in rage.
Okay.
And Jubei stays in rage for a pretty long time. And so what happens with rage is that your damage goes up. Some of your special moves get enhanced. Okay. All right.
The toe.
All right. Bates over here playing cards. And if you don't know how Genjiro's cards work, if you block them, it turns into a second hit, which is an overhead. So he could actually put you in unblockable situations.
Oh, my God. Now I can see why this character is pretty powerful now. All right, gets the grab. All right.
So
good damage.
Yeah, goes ahead and takes it at a far C.
Oh, no. He was already animation. Oh, no punish.
He was in the air reset.
Oh, no.
And no punish, and that was a huge punish.
That was a huge opportunity.
But Bates still has the weapon flipping technique available to him, but now he does not. It's his Rage is Ray. But he's looking very hard for the parries, but he's not being punished, so I can't blame him.
Okay.
All right.
Slowing it down.
Yeah, he went for a fire C. He's not doing recoil cancels either.
Yeah. I see Bates doing a lot of parry attempts, but Walker's just not swinging at him. Doing good. Oh, big damage.
Yeah, hits him with the far C.
Yep. He is in rage. Activate the instant. What do we get? Oh, try to go for it again. Conclusion.
What's funny was Walker got the opportunity to throw the lightning blade, a.k.a. to Eason, and he didn't take it. He went up for a throw instead.
Right.
So first game going to Bates. Even though Bates is kind of swinging really hard with the parries, Walker's not really putting the damage on him because, if Jubei puts that far C on you after you whiff that parry, you're not going to be looking pretty good.
No.
All right.
So Bates going out with some good damage at the start.
DP anti-air, pretty heavy damage.
Nice.
Using that instant block, that's the instant block which keeps him from getting chipped.
Reminds me of Just Defend.
Yeah, that's what it's called in this game, Just Defend, because it's SNK. All right.
Run up sweep.
Yeah, barely missed. And that card is based on range, but
depends on which strength.
Yeah, which strength. But it always bounces if you block it. Sometimes it's actually better to take the hit so you don't get put in a block again.
For the second hit. Yeah.
All right. Goes ahead and hits him with the sweep.
No.
So there's a lot of throw protection when you get up off this game, and I don't think Walker kind of realizes that. So if throw has about 60-something frames of recovery, it's really long recovery. Like you can.
Right. You have time to think about which punish you're gonna do.
Go to the kitchen, get you a sandwich, and then come back and whip punish.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh my God.
Okay, so he passes through him with the Rekka, which is something like Genjiro's like to do. So his medium strength Rekka will go through the opponent's body and will cross you up.
And he gets options off of it. Oh my goodness. Genjiro. I see why this character is on a lot of people, yo.
So he activates the rage to avoid taking any damage.
Right, and if he doesn't do anything, he's going to run out for the rest of the match, yo.
Well, he's already down around anyway, right?
Right. The lesser of two evils.
So the reason why that didn't do much damage is because he got thrown. The throw scales it really bad.
Okay.
All right, so that's the weapon flipping technique. So now he's disarmed.
Okay.
So now he does not have much. None of his special moves are available to him now, and now he only has that punch. And once you lose your weapon, you take chip damage, and there's no longer any recoil. So you just basically getting hit with weapons that you can't really punish on block. Yeah. And so showing us how it's done. Bates, pretty much gives us a nice little clinic.
Pick a top tier, yeah.
Pick a top tier. But more so than the top tiers, it was just mostly basic solid stuff that he was using because Walker wasn't really taking advantage of any of the system mechanics. He didn't really understand how to punish when he had time came. So now we have the 404 champion and the 404 runner-up.
The merciless one, yo. The merciless one, a.k.a. Jazzrabbit.
Yeah, so Jazzrabbit is looking pretty good at the beginning of this game. Hime-Cut has been really passionate about this game. Like, he's been Georgia's SNK player for a good while, so he's diving headfirst into this game. And so I expect to see big things coming from him over the next coming months. Okay. And so Jazzrabbit, we know him as the DBZ guy, but he dabbles in enough things that he's just generally solid at things he picks up.
Everything he touches, he gets it in, huh? Everything he puts time to, the games, if he likes the game and he'll dedicate time to it, he actually becomes scary, a threat in anything he touches. Like, regardless of as long as I've known Jazz, as far as the fighting game tournaments and community goes, if he plays a game and he likes it and enjoys it, oh yeah, you're gonna see him at a lot of placing high pretty consistently. All
right, so I know that Hime-Cut plays Jubei. I've not watched 404, so I do not know who Jazzrabbit's character is.
Okay.
I've only seen the results, so we'll see. But he's been one of the most dominant forces in the game at this point in the States.
He's collected enough dog tags from 404. So we'll see who he goes with. And just as we say that, we're watching commentating a Samurai Shodown tournament. There's actually another Samurai Shodown tournament right next to us, but it looks like that's a Samurai Shodown 2 that they're setting up over there. So that's a retro tournament over there.
Another classic. Okay, so he plays Darlie Dagger, which is one of the newcomers to this franchise.
Okay.
So her big thing is big swings. She has command grabs. She's actually pretty unique in that when she loses her weapon, she actually has different sets of punches that she can use.
Oh, wow.
Most other characters only get one. So she actually has a moveset based off punches.
Just off punches.
And she has a big move where she winds up her fist, and she can take off 80% of your life.
Oh, my gosh. And I've actually seen videos of that, too.
Yeah. But it's also not as clear-cut as it seems. But here we go.
All right, Jazzrabbit going with Darlie.
All right, using that fireball to kind of contain her, keep her at base.
Yep.
Not letting her get in for free. That's the heavy fireball, has multiple hits on it. Jazzrabbit should probably instant guard that.
All right, throw into the corner.
All right.
Damage.
Drags it back.
Ooh, try to go for something tricky. Good block by Hime. Nice, big jump in. Oh, doesn't get the rest of it after that.
Yeah, jump-ins in this game are very weird. You have to hit them really deep. They're not really like Street Fighter jump-ins where you hit them and you get your combo. Like, there's very specific angles where you got to hit them. And not every character has good jump-ins.
Okay.
All right, so they're both kind of spacing back.
Yep.
Goes for the throw. Gets the far C. That's something that Darlie is unique to. She actually has the highest post-throw damage in the game because she can hit her far C, which is a very heavy damage move off of the throw. All right.
Very good range on that. Nice.
But they're both looking pretty even so far. She has the backdash, looking for something. Gets the throw again. And there's a ton of damage. But now Hime-Cut sitting in rage. So now he can do his weapon flip technique. But he barely misses it. So the upside to his weapon flip technique is he puts that huge hitbox on the screen for a good while. But the downside is he can't hit in front of himself. And it takes a long time. It's slower than usual. But he still, see? Hits that C.
Wow, that was a lot of damage. Oh, that's her command grab. Okay.
So yeah, he tries to, but there's no invincibility on the weapon flips.
Yep. Classic SNK stuff.
So it's mostly, utility or combos.
Yep.
Blocks the jump in. Oh.
Nice, the command grab again.
So that's her DP right there.
Yeah, Darlie.
And that's the universal overhead that all characters have. Jubei's one has a lot of range and it knocks you down on hit, which is in itself rare.
That's pretty good to have that. Yeah.
All right, so he's going back to the fireball game.
All right.
And Jazzrabbit's baiting with that hammer.
All right, throwing fireballs. Nice, good pokes.
Yeah, Jazzrabbit's showing a little too. I guess it's showing a little impatience here. Because the thing is, if you just defend a move, it does not chip you, and you get rage. So, like, he took all that damage when he could have just defended, got the rage, and no chip damage, and moved up. So, so that's the kind of thing you got to keep in mind with Samurai Showdowns, that strong zoning doesn't really contain you that much.
All right, good stuff. Looking even right now on the set.
Combos off the standing M.
Yep.
All right. There again, far C.
Big slash.
Yeah. He might want to consider doing the Rage Explosion Burst, but that's up to him.
Yikes. All right, push back.
All right, gets
Nice.
the
Gets the two-piece on the knockdown. All right, what do you get?
Yeah, Jubei knocks down, so that's always pretty good after the throw. He gets big damage and a knockdown.
And I like how
There he
Hime
goes.
Cut's playing a matchup too as well. He's slowing down, looking for it. Oh,
So what he was trying to do was combo into that, but he doesn't actually combo, so he ended up using the active hitbox to kind of cross him up. And now he has no weapon. But for Darlie, it's not that bad. Darlie is still somewhat functional.
yep. She gets her sword. All right, she's able to pick it back up. I'm trying to figure out which Samurai Shodown was the one where not that the weapon disarmed, but it broke. Like I'm trying to remember.
I don't think there's one where it broke. You might be thinking of a different game.
Okay, all right, maybe.
I know there's Bushido Blade, which you might be thinking of, where you can lose body parts, stuff like that. But in any case, Jazzrabbit takes the first game with Darlie Dagger, gets that clip and jump in. All right, here we go. Back at it again.
Jazzrabbit
He
takes
just runs
it.
in for the throw. But he doesn't take any damage.
One of the knockdown. Try to see the lesser two evils here.
All right, jumping in with that jump L. All right, excuse me, that's jump M.
All right, both placing it back and forth. All right, knocks down.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
just
a
rolls
pretty
out of
brave,
there.
yeah, that's a pretty brave run-in.
Yeah.
No whiff punish there.
So I have a question in regards to the rolls on the.
Okay.
Are rolls punishable
They
on
are
recovery?
not. So what the rolls are there for is that they change your positioning and you wake up faster than just getting up in place. So it's to change your timing and your positioning.
Okay.
But you just have as much wake up protection as you would if you just got up. So what you typically do in this game is you chase the rolls and then put a button on them.
I see.
All right. Okay. So he might be looking for the burst. So if you see them throw and just wait, they might be looking for the burst. So that's why you typically see stuff like low committing damage.
Wow, good backdash by Jazz. Nice. Gets the overhead over most hits. Darlie.
So Darlie Dagger looking pretty good out here.
One of the newer characters, yep.
Yeah, Hime Cut is not really putting a lot of resistance at mid-screen to really discourage a lot of what Jazzrabbit is doing. He either kind of relies heavily on his zoning or he tries to run in. And that's the other thing that neither player is really taking advantage of is what's called recoil canceling. So when you see them on block and the sword flings back, you can cancel that in the block. So they have to decide whether they punish you or that you're going to do a special.
Oh, okay.
And since Jubei has a DP, he can actually use invincibility to go past your punish.
All right. Nice. All right, throws it to the corner. Oh, tries to run up for a punish. That's getting
All right.
Nice. Good awareness. Oh, big punch coming.
Yeah, he should have died for that, to be honest, because he could have used a super special move and punished him. But he wasn't quite ready for it.
Oh, there's the forever grab, yeah. All right.
All right, so Jubei's sitting in rage, so his damage is up. His DP does more damage, has more hits. So he's going to go for the weapon flipper technique. And it's safe on block because of how active it is, but it just takes longer to get out.
Nice. Good answer. It's the air. Just to
That's
catch the jumper.
yes, it's the universal overhead.
Yeah.
So every character has one. And Jubei's in particular is really good in spacing wise.
Woo!
All right. Looks like he pretty much chipped him out there.
All right. Hime Cut. Staying alive against Jazzrabbit. This onslaught. This Darlie Dagger, yeah.
All right, yeah, misses the jump in. You got to be pretty specific with those jump ins.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he went in, and I think he was waiting for something, and yeah, now he's in the corner.
Oh, my
It's
God.
a
Cross up.
Yeah. But he
nice.
bursts. So that's the thing with this game is that if you burst, you have to consider what kind of combo the person's going to do. So in that case, he did the DP, so he was able to burst and instant punish it in time. So a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll keep their punishes light so they don't get killed. But now he does not have that available to him, so.
Right.
So no longer any rage.
I like the pace that Hime Cut's playing at, too. He's sort of just waiting his turn.
Yeah, he has a life lead, so he's not committing to anything.
Oh, good block. Oh, no.
That's the best damage he actually could have got off of that at the moment. So.
Woo!
All right. goes the dash C, which sweeps, knocks down.
All
And
right.
yeah, Jazzrabbit has not been ready for any of the dash up buttons, so we're at 1-1 right now.
All right,
Looking
very
pretty
good.
even, yeah. Looking pretty even right now.
And Corey's so focused right now, man. They're both focused, but I mean, usually earlier we was all smiles and giggles, but now I think this is business.
Yeah, that's what I see. But the thing is, yeah, we're kind of seeing a lot of the things Jazzrabbit doing is whiffing, and Himika's not really been ready for them.
Yep.
All right, going for those neutral jumps. Jubei doesn't,
Oh,
even though Jubei
wow.
has a DP, he doesn't really have a strong anti-air DP.
Now I have a question. Now, as far as those parries, like where they can, guard your weapon and then, knock it off your hand, is that a meter? You need meter to do that?
So
It's just something you have to anticipate.
Yeah, there's technically no meter. So
Okay.
the rage gauge fills up, and then you could do the weapon flip technique.
Okay.
And you can do it as long as it's lit up. But the blade catch is just a move you can do.
Okay.
But you can only do blade catches if your weapon is gone. The parry,
Oh,
you do,
I see.
Yeah, you only disarm them if they do a heavy attack. Otherwise, they keep their weapon, but they go into a parry attack.
I see. Okay.
So
All right.
that's the command grab. The other one we've been seeing is a hit grab. So if he hits him, she goes into an animation. So Himika's is basically getting hit in mid-range.
Okay.
But when she goes into that drill, that's her command grab.
Yeah, Darlie is definitely a Monster Hunter character.
That's the impression she gives off. Oh,
Yep.
no punish on the throw. So, Himika just kind of,
Content to
Yeah.
just content to just play that game.
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of zone. But again, you have to be careful because you can give Darlie full rage. And she can come at you like with a vengeance.
Yep.
But Jazzrabbit hasn't been just defending, so I can understand why that would be a good plan. Run up C.
Oh, nice. Good neutral jump. Oh,
All right.
punish.
Yeah,
Oh,
that throw
no,
cancel
that's
really needs to recover.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate drop there.
Yeah,
Big slash.
Even when you get a hit in this game, you're not safe. You're essentially a lot of times when you get a hit, it's your opponent's turn, unless you
Wow.
knock them down. So a lot of what's happening here is Himika is not typically ready for the follow-ups of when he does get a hit. So right now, yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and put the weapon flip technique in, and you can do that over and over again until it hits. So if it doesn't hit, you can just do it over and over again.
Oh,
as long as it
nice.
bars. So that's not. Now that hit because he did a back throw,
Yeah.
and the back throw has a lot more frame advantage on hit.
All
And
right.
so now he's just going to sit on and guard the
Oh,
weapon.
wow. I thought there could have been an anti-air on that.
It could have been, but
all right.
Jubei's anti-airs are very range specific, so it's hard to bring them out on demand.
Yeah.
And what I believe would probably been the better strategy there would have been just kind of camp the weapon because picking up the weapon is vulnerable.
Oh, no. Oh, he could.
No,
No.
he bursted out of that to prevent the damage. So as long as you're on the ground and you're in hit stun, you can burst.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. That was a big opportunity there. But unfortunately, didn't get that punish. And Jazzrabbit's going to move on.
So yeah, very close set.
Very
but
close
yeah,
set.
Jazzrabbit
That
edges
was-
it out.
And that's just our second match on the stream. So
Yep.
as we move on, of course, I assume that's winners. So Jazzrabbit moves on into the bracket. I'm unsure how many entered, but before we get our next matchup for guys who are just tuning into the stream, thank you so much for doing so. Thanks to all the new subscribers that we had today. Had a couple of them. So appreciate you guys. And for those who are just tuning in, go ahead and, hit the follow button. Let us, give you that good entertainment. If you're enjoying this content that we're bringing here live at Southern Fried Gaming Expo 2019, show us some love. We appreciate that. Every follow, every sub, every mention, it helps us. It helps us, y'all. It helps us put on better content for you guys.
so.
And we can take it even further. You want to see what we're thinking? We're going to get Cerebos implanted on the players next. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody get their own Cerebos so you can hear their thoughts. See, that's next level, yo.
Oh man, definitely stick around. Like we have monthly locals, and Data FTC has been known to stream bigger events, so you might be able to catch the latest happening in fight game tournaments. So go ahead and tune in. But right now we got our matchup. We got the bros.
The classic, not like this.
The roommates.
The roommate battle, please.
The battle of the tutorial video.
All right.
So Bates is known for playing Genjiro, and Painbot does not have a character, but he typically, when I see him, he plays Charlotte, which is a solid poke character. Now, yeah, she doesn't have a lot of explosive damage, but she has an extreme amount of control for this type of game.
Yeah, Charlotte was one of the characters that I was interested in. Had I decided to pick this game up, it would be either between Charlotte or Nakaruru. Or whenever Renimaru comes out. I might eventually down the road pick the game up, but it's looking super interesting right now. Everything just like so calculated. It's just I think it would help though.
Yeah, the thing right now, like when we saw like Hime Cut and Jazzrabbit matches, and we could tell the game is still, they're not really up and up on all the system mechanics yet, because there was a lot of stuff they let slide because it's still pretty early in the game, and they haven't really sat down and explored the system and the characters yet. So the game is still going to be a little chaotic, and as more people learn about what's punishable and what isn't, it's going to slow down a lot more than it is.
Right. Once it develops, like you said, further down the line, once all the new stuff, more matches are being played, more experience underneath everyone's belt. Okay, but this is how you start getting experience. So.
Yep. So Painbot's using Yashimaru, who is, like Darlie Dagger, is a newcomer to the franchise, and Genjiro, who's been a long time in Bates, as we know, loves that deflect, and he happens to hit one there.
All right, throws the card out.
Yeah, just kind of checking. Yashimaru goes ahead and hits him with that DP.
The deep P.
So
I see it now. Okay.
What do you see?
When you said the card, blocking the card, and then the second one comes in, that's when you get the, okay. So that's kind of ridiculous.
It's an overhead. He can actually combo into it in certain ways. But Yashimaru is actually unique in this game. He has a double jump. The other other characters don't have that.
Okay. So it's either he's the only character so far with a double jump. Okay.
And so that makes him tricky. You have to decide if he's going to jump in on you or jump back and bait you. And then he has special moves in the air that he can come down on you with. But a lot of what he has is super punishable. So he has to really, really convince you that he has a threat coming.
Right.
But in any case, it doesn't matter because Genjiro slashed him up. All right, 2M.
All right, try parry just in case something was thrown out.
All right, so that's the recoil cancel I was talking about. So if Painbot went to punish that, he would have got hit by the DP.
Right.
But if he had let it rock, he could have got a punish. So there's a lot of mind game off of being negative in this game.
All right, of course they're just sort of just playing that neutral here. The run-up jump backs by both players. All right. Painbot finally decides to go in and get some damage going here.
Yeah, because this character is so fast and tricky, you have to really consider what it is he'll do. And that's what Painbot is taking advantage of, kind of like the hidden fears behind the character. All right, just using that far M poke.
All right, and Painbot, okay, just as I was going to say, I don't think Painbot's been touched, but all right, here we go.
Yeah, he's been touched a few times.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, he's been using a far medium slash to kind of really contain Bates, because Bates likes to run into that space, and you can't, like, run and block right away in this game. There's, like, a gap where you have to wait,
Got you.
And so, like, he's been getting a lot of mileage out of that simple poke. But,
so I can see the short stops there, too, as far as the run. Not running too close, just spacing it out. Just to block. Punish. Okay, still gets the cross up.
It was still an okay punish, but, yeah, he could have got a lot from that. And he could have disarmed him because he's enraged.
Right.
So, yeah, he's baiting the recoil. And Bates is not attempting to punish, even though he's not using any of the recoil cancels. But unlike a lot of characters, okay, so that right there is a move that goes into a hit grab, really strong. All right. Gets him to a grab into the 2 heavy slash. All right. So now he's kind of jumping, baiting.
All right, just this runaway game here.
Yeah, he's playing that.
Okay, there it is, that double jump. Okay.
Goes for the universal overhead, manages to snipe him. Instant block on the record, but he can punish. But he punishes that with the down heavy slash.
Oh,
Face
no.
Out. That's the power of the double jump.
That's unfortunate, yo.
Because if he had just let the first jump rock, he could have possibly gotten hit by that. But Painbot, thinking ahead, decided to do the extra jump, and he caught Bates because you have to kind of wait for them to come down to hit him. But that's a really good call on Painbot's card. So he goes up 1-0.
All right, 1-1-1.
All right, down heavy slash.
Oh, no.
So
both of them.
what's funny is in this game, if you run, there's special sets of normal based on your run, right? And so even if you cross up and you press that button, you'll still get that running normal. So that's what happened there. So basically had a really smart neutral jump, essentially. But nobody's been really punishing base for throwing out that counter willy-nilly.
All right. It's a slash.
All right, so that's close heavy
big.
slash. Has a really strong hitbox, so it's a really good anti-air if you can catch somebody.
All right, Bates activates. What do we get?
So Painbot is being really risky here. Right,
Yeah,
right there, he
all
could
these
have got
jumps. Yeah.
But he's going to go ahead and disarm Painbot,
Yeah.
which is a very valid choice. And so now he's got the sword behind him. He got Painbot in the corner, and
Yeah. And
All
then
of
look
it,
at
yeah.
these normals are just doing work right now.
so like
Not
yeah.
even giving them the opportunity to even touch the weapon. Huh? Very
So like
good.
now he scrolled it off the screen. So now Painbot can't even get to the sword even if he wanted to.
Right.
So,
So what? Once it goes off the screen,
you can't scroll it back.
really?
It's like Street Fighter. Like in the older Samurai Showdowns, if you backed up, the screen would widen and you can pick your weapon back up.
Right.
In this game, you like in Street Fighter, if you want to go back, I hold the screen. That's what he was doing.
I see.
All right, close heavy slash.
Oh, nice.
All right, yeah. So
All
he
right,
used the burst to avoid the punishment because he could have pretty much gotten killed right there.
Oh wow, both players didn't press anything.
All right, very weak punish, but at least he punished it.
Slash to the feet.
Funny random thing about Yashimaru is when he's in a rage, his break animation is much smaller, so he can actually run and bait a lot more. All right, Genjiro on the ropes, but
Nice.
life lead don't
Good
mean much
slash.
in this game overall. Crosses him up with the Rekka.
Wow.
So even though Painbot made a video where you can actually punish that cross up, he chose not to do so.
He said, hey, it's a lot different when my opponent is moving. All right.
I guess it only works on the YouTube video, not in real life, huh?
Okay, so one up a piece.
All right, both these guys looking pretty solid.
All right. Oh, nice.
Base with the
Opens
round
up.
start counter, and he gets
Okay.
and that was a medium button because he didn't lose his weapon. So if you counter a heavy slash, your weapon drops. But a
Okay.
medium slash, you keep your weapon, but you're just forever vulnerable.
Right.
The overhead. Oh, he blocks the cross up this time.
Genjiro.
Punishes the Rekka. The fade away jump heavy slash. Okay. Punishes the overhead. Painbot looking like he watched his own video right now.
He's making it work.
All right, post the throw.
All right. Big boy DP.
And that was a pretty risky DP.
Ah.
So even though on hit, that's not really positive. If you try to swing too heavy, you still get hit. So you have to go with a fast button. So even on hit, a lot of stuff is still negative. Going for the neutral jump. Using those double jumps to really keep him Bates guessing. But now, okay,
Nice.
right
All
now.
Gets a big
So,
opening
yeah,
here.
it's a far C, yeah. He could have gone for a bigger punish, but he was worried about the rage exposure. So Painbot just stopped blocking, and he got hit.
Oh, good defense.
Yeah, he missed the low. So
Yeah.
if he got the low in time, that would have actually hit him because it was unblockable. Because the card is the overhead.
All right, gets the sweep.
Goes with
too
overhead.
big.
Didn't punish it that time. Yeah, what he's trying to do is bait out Bates' anti-air, but Bates hasn't really been on point with the anti-airs. All right.
Takes it. All right, one up a piece.
Yeah, this just finishes him off with the close light slash.
Yeah.
Punches him in the face pretty much. So now we're on match point.
Tournament point here.
Well, it ain't tournament point. It's
I mean,
where
not
he's sitting.
tournament point, match point. I'm sorry.
All right. Punishes him with the close C. Gets a nice chunk of damage off of him. Oh, he ran in. I think he was waiting for something, but Bates just punched him. But overall, not a big deal. A lot of whiffs.
Big slash.
Yeah, that's a far heavy slash. That's a lot of damage. Good DP
All right,
anti-air
good
from
DP.
Bates. All right. Gets the
Bates
throw.
keeping it kosher.
Okay, he goes to the
activates.
rage
Good
explosion. Yeah, he
job,
doesn't
yeah.
want to. Yeah, he doesn't want to lose his weapon.
Right.
I guess, especially against Genjiro, who has a lot of range, a lot of power, a lot of ways to move at you.
Right. Good awareness right
Oh
there by Painbot.
man! So he tries to trick him with the lightning blade. Doesn't quite work out.
Oh, the kicks.
And
the
yeah,
feet.
so
Footwork,
Painbot's
yeah.
being very active, right? There we go.
Oh.
That's why you don't jump during Rage Expo.
My God.
And so
Big Bates.
Big Bates takes it with the lightning blade. Painbot gonna go watch his YouTube video, and we on to the next match.
He gonna re-edit his YouTube video.
He gonna rewatch it.
He's like, hold on. I may have missed the cliff note in there somewhere. Yo.
Gotta refresh. Gotta get his own refresher.
All right. Okay, so we'll have our next two gentlemen competitors up now, and that was winner semis. So I'm assuming this might be the
other winner semis.
The other winner semis, unless, well, let me.
You gonna pull up the bracket?
I'm gonna have to pull up some technology, man. I'm gonna have to.
We got the 21st century there.
we got to figure out what's going on in this bracket. So I want to know how we getting there. But let's see. This is Samurai Shodown. Okay, wow, they got a good 13. That's all right. That's really good.
Looking pretty strong, especially we're in a badge tournament.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this shows how much interest has been in this game. Like, SK marketed it pretty heavily towards the overall FTC and community. So a lot of people who've never really even encountered Samurai Shodown have looked at him. Oh man, I want to try this game. And so it's been pretty hype. So I'm glad this tournament got a pretty decent turnout, and I hope that Georgia scene stays strong.
I hope they please. I hope it doesn't fall the way of every fighting game curse. Goes and disappears after 3 months.
Well, I mean, take Street Fighter, right?
You know, man.
DOA is doing pretty all right, but we talk about Samurai Shodown.
But this is Samurai Shodown. That's a story for another day. This is the story that's happening right now. Two gentlemen right up here that got their characters locked in, getting ready to get this started. So it looks like we're going to have Rikki-Tikki going against Grant Baxter.
All right, going in with your full name. So
the full government name. So
if you got your government name, that means you're the most dangerous man here or the least dangerous man here. One of the sides.
It's the 50-50. The biggest 50. The biggest 50-50.
So we got Tam Tam versus Galford. Okay. Tam Tam has a lot of full screen zoning capabilities. He has like a full screen pokes. And Galford is pretty dynamic. His pokes aren't really long range generally, but he makes up for it with the dog, his mobility. And so what you're going to see, and the good thing about Galford is that even when he's disarmed, he still has a very long suite of specials that he can go to. So he's pretty functional even without his weapon.
All right.
So
even if Galford's disarmed, he still has doggy, right?
He still has his dog. He still has his throwing his alpha.
Oh, nice.
So he goes ahead. Okay.
All right, we activate.
Using that teleport, which is pretty dangerous. I think, yeah, right there. That's the reason why you don't want to rely too heavily on that.
Oh, damage, yo. Dumage.
Oh, so that was a
punish. Watch
so
your
interesting
legs.
note about the lightning blade, the E-Sin, is that it scales on health. So the lower health you have, the more damage it does.
That was beautiful.
So that's why it pretty much nuked his health bar. But the teleport can go forward or backwards. So it's a kind of a mix-up, but if you know it properly, you can punish it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just go out and take a snack real quick, yeah. Give me my sword back.
And that's the thing about picking up your sword is that you're vulnerable during the whole animation. But if you get hit during it, you still have your sword after the hit.
Right.
Assuming you don't get hit with a disarming move.
Right. So it's a risk and a reward at the same time.
Yeah. So you have to really decide. And that move is an overhead. That teleport is an overhead. And
nice.
Yes.
It reminds me of who is it? Hoamaru, not Hoamaru. Something Maru from oh God, what is the game? All right, we'll get back to it.
Yeah, we talk about Samurai Shodown.
We talk about Samurai Shodown. But it reminds me of that move, yeah.
So he's calling the dog to kind of contain Tam Tam. So that's kind of a unique thing that Galford has is those teleports. The dog calls can kind of contain a lot of what Tam Tam can do from that screen, but
all right, that's our first clash that we've seen there.
Yeah. But Rikki-Tikki has not really shown a lot of what Tam Tam's control can do so far. Going for that Asuna drop, the classic fighting game ninja move.
Yes. The staple, the ninja staple.
Goes up for it. And again, he has not had an answer for this teleport, and the teleport is heavily punishable. Like, you can die for that. But and you don't really have to guess the side if you know the move. And so using Galford's teleport as a linchpin to a strategy, Grant Baxter has
the full name.
Mr. Baxter.
The full name.
Has took game one.
Yes, he took game one. So that day, like you said, it's a 50-50. Either super solid or the other. All right, so here we go.
Yeah. Well, it's basically whiff punishes him with the teleport.
The character I was thinking about, it was from Garo, Micro the Wolves, that the ninja kid. He has that same exact move, man.
So yeah, I mean, it's, teleporting and stuff is a ninja staple. So he makes it whip, but he's no punish. So it feels like Rikki-Tikki is still not really experienced with Galford and the things he can do, because Galford is sort of unique is that, yeah, he doesn't rely a lot on weapon pokes, but he relies a lot on using the specials, moving at you in interesting ways. All right,
okay,
gets the 2C.
Nice. Runs up again. Oh my God!
He has zero answer for this teleport. And until he does,
he's been hitting it He's hitting it almost every time. He's gonna do it again. Okay, I was about to say.
I mean, even if he does, like
what could he have done?
I mean, there's a lot he can do, but what is he doing? Nothing.
Exactly. Good observation.
Again, like, calls the dog, and the dog lets Galford get a frame advantage. And so, yeah.
Okay, so the dog takes the hit.
Yeah, so if the dog gets hit, he'll lay down, and you can't use your dog specials for like a small period of time. Yeah.
But I think that's pretty good, though. That's really good. They could take the hit for you.
Mm-hmm. But on the flip side, okay, so he goes into rage, and now he's looking for the lightning blade.
Right.
And right now, he's just doing everything he can. So Grant Baxter goes ahead and takes it 2-0. Yeah.
Baxter.
So Tiki Tabby's going to have to sit down and look at Galford and understand that those teleports are very punishable, and they're not really a strong tactic to just use out willy-nilly. But until you know better, it's like, until you know better, a gimmick is really strong.
Exactly. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. And if they know how to respond to it, then change it. That's one of the best advice I can give. Why would you stop doing it unless my opponent didn't know how to punish it? Yeah?
Well, Grant Baxter is a believer in that philosophy. So now we got the tank versus I think Paintbot.
Tank. We got a lot of metal about to come up on the stream. We got a tank and we got a bot. A tank and a bot. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So we saw Paintbot using Yashimaru earlier, but I know that he's been messing with several characters. The tank, he told me he's been messing with. I can't remember. I want to say Genjiro. Yeah, he said Genjiro, and he's thinking of switching. So I'm thinking he's going to use Genjiro in his tournament. So he'd be the second one so far.
Okay. So it looks like we may see some Genjiro and Yashimaru.
Possibly.
Yes. If Paintbot decides to go that route.
I've seen Paintbot play several characters, and he knows a decent amount about the game. So
I'm interested if he wants to go Charlotte. I want to see if he can go Charlotte, because I think you did mention that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know if he'll go Charlotte, just depending. But he already played Bates. Bates is Genjiro, so
yeah, so he knows that character because they live together. They're able to sit down and grind that match out. And he made a video.
He did make a video.
He needs to go back and watch. Oh. But we'll see how much review he had during his time off.
Yeah, I mean, two completely different players, possibly two different play styles. So it may be a little easier than what Bates was doing, but we'll see. Definitely two different play styles.
It's possible, yeah. Like, you can understand a character's tools and their moveset, but you can't interpret how a person will use that moveset.
Exactly. Perfect. How will they use it? Okay, Shiki.
All right. So he.
Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. Jumped the gun there. Yes.
Boo.
Okay. I thought he was gonna go woo. Yeah. Hamaru. Oh, we going vanilla? Okay.
We picking the guy on the box.
The guy on the box. The guy who's advertising the game.
And Paintbot's sticking with Yashimaru from his last set. So Hamaru, if you want to call him Sword Ryu, it's not inaccurate, right? Because he has a Fireball DP game.
There you go.
The classic 2D strategy, right?
Pretty much.
And so in this game, that's fairly strong. But on top of that, he has good buttons, decent damage. He has an anti-air DP, like I mentioned. He can reflect fireballs. But Yashimaru doesn't have any, so it doesn't matter.
Does he have a classic skin or something?
That's so there's a retro skin that kind of looks like PS2.
Okay, I was about to say.
Hamaru and Nakaru have it. All right, okay.
Oh wow.
That was a pretty weak punish for what could have happened there.
What could have been?
He could have. Paintbot had access to a good. And the same with the tank. He got the deflect, but he
didn't want to. He didn't want to contest anything like that. Yeah.
But even then, he could have attempted again. Paintbot got the deflect, but he left all that damage on the table. So going for the fireball.
Oh,
goes
nice.
For the throw. Yeah. So Yashimaru's typical throw in there is down heavy slash, gets damage. Not really a knockdown, but the opponent gets their turn. That's a medium slash from far away. So yeah, he's just kind of keeping them at bay with pokes, and that's what Yashimaru's primary strong point is those strong mid-range pokes. And the tank is just, to put it lightly, is just running in a bunch of stuff.
Punishable. Okay, good stuff.
Yeah, most of the fireballs are punishable, but Haomaru is actually interesting. If he had done his light fireball, he's actually plus. That's a very rare situation in this game, so you can frame trap off your light fireball, but it has a ton of startup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he just
runs right into it. Wow.
And now he scrolled his weapon off the screen, but now he's letting it come back.
Let him in. Yeah. He's letting him in.
Now he's kind of sitting and guarding
Maybe he's baiting. Okay, all right. So it's off screen now.
But now that he has his weapon, what he has available is a move called Blade Catch that we were talking about earlier, which will catch the weapon and kick the opponent full screen away. So he's not going to let him.
Oh, no. I guess he's letting him back in.
Yeah.
All right, so he's in. It's my turn now.
If the tank loses this match, that'll be interesting because he had a full life lead. He had this weapon scrolled off, but he chose to go to unsafe moves, scroll the weapon back on screen.
He caught up with 4 hits here.
So that move,
double jump.
Despite how that move looks, it has a very weak anti-air hitbox. It doesn't actually go up that high despite all that what you see.
Right.
It's like right at the tip of the sword.
That was like particle effects.
Yeah, it's particle effects essentially. But it's interesting. The tank had a life lead. He had the weapon scrolled off screen. And then
he just could have kept should have just kept it there. Yeah. But that was the lesser of 2 evils. All right, here we go. Gets the big jump and big damage right now.
You're jumping heavy
off
slash.
a 3-piece, yeah.
Goes in for the universal overhead.
Yeah.
Punishes the dodge.
All right, throws it out. There's a light fireball you were talking about.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. That's punishable. He gets the punish. That's a dash heavy slash.
Okay.
So that's one of Haomaru's kind of defining traits. He has very fast, strong punishes.
All right, so here we go.
All right. Almost a whiff punish. He was just slightly off, but he gets punished instead. But he's still, okay, his rage meter is gone. So interesting note about rage meter is that characters build them at different speeds, and they can hold on to them at different lengths.
Nice. Good bait on the jump. Tries to activate. I don't want to deal with no more of your pressure. That was too much. Good punish. Beautiful, yo. That was actually really clean. Confirming to deep.
So he throws him out of his jump recovery, but instead of taking the damage, he goes ahead and just bursts. But that is extremely. So yeah, he decided to go for the weapon switch.
Oh my God, the weapon switch.
Yeah. That was a blade
he slides right into. He can't pick it up. Oh no.
So he could have killed him with the lightning blade, but he missed his punish.
All right,
but he's still looking pretty good. He has him trapped in the corner.
Oh,
this is it.
Wow.
This is it.
Wow, huge bait. Yeah.
So both of these players have missed a lot of huge opportunities due to their hesitation and kind of, I won't say lack of matchup knowledge, but the unfamiliarity with all that's happening. Both those players left a lot of damage on the table.
Right.
But in the end, Painbot's Jazzrabbit takes it. And
Jazzrabbit, okay, moving on into the losers bracket. I believe, yep, we are in our top 8 here. So that was our loser side.
So winners final should be the Painbot versus Grant Baxter.
Baxter. Yep. No, that'll be losers semis.
Winners.
Oh, I'm sorry. Winners.
No.
Winners finals.
Yeah, you're right. Grant Baxter's in winners finals.
No. Grant Baxter's in losers quarters. He has to play Hime Cut.
Okay, I guess I thought they had winners semis on the stream when he was playing. Because he was playing versus Tiki Tabby, right?
Yeah, Rikki-Tikki, and that was losers in round 3. So yeah.
Okay, I guess they didn't update the.
the panel there.
Okay, so Jazzrabbit versus Big Bates is our grand finals. So Grant Baxter is going up against the most gorgeous man in Georgia, Hime Cut.
All right, so Grant Baxter, full name.
Full name. Well, you just wait till somebody enters the tournament with their social security number. That guy, no one will beat that guy.
That man has the most confidence on earth. The most confidence. The bravest man in history.
You can't read me.
You can't read me, y'all. I'm that confident. I'm putting my social security number out there. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
So we had Grant Baxter playing Galford and Hime Cut playing Jubei. So this should be an interesting matchup. Jubei is probably not going to be able to get away with a lot of zoning because of Galford's teleport. He has zoning of his own. But interesting note is Jubei can do his heavy fireball and go through stuff and then like kind of punish you for throwing a fireball. Okay. So it's a lot of interesting dynamics that's going to happen in this matchup. And then when they get up close, I think Galford is probably going to be at the general advantages. He has quicker moves. He has a command grab. Okay, we go
Tam
Tam. Get him.
Okay.
Get him, Tam.
Tam Tam? He may cut on Tam Tam, yo?
All right, so Tam Tam, again, known for pretty vicious pokes. Like, they're very good. They can catch you from very unexpected places. He has kind of zoning. He has kind of like low and high tiger shots like Sagat has. Except he can follow up his fireballs like consecutively. So like he can throw one or he can throw two more afterwards. So he has an interesting fire pillar.
He can chase it after the after he throws it.
All right, so here we go. So yeah, using that far medium and then going for the high score, which will generally catch jumping. All right, punishes the dash heavy slash, which is an overhead, but all right, here we go with the overhead. Here we go with the teleports again. Oh, no whiff punish on the far C. There we go.
Okay, there we go. All right.
So he punishes it. Tam Tam has a 2-hitting far C, so to get the full damage, he has to get both hits. But he misses the punishes there.
Oh, punish. Oh, could have
he didn't
a little
get punished
bigger.
on the throw. He tried to move after the throw. And so there's a punish on the throw. Not very heavy. Throws the dog.
Throws doggy.
And that is run up C, I believe.
Yep.
Punishes with a throw.
Oh. Okay.
So that's the disarming technique. And now.
Uh-oh.
All right, goes ahead and goes for the running K.
Now, I wonder if he can throw the dog and then do teleport. Is that a possible?
I mean, there's still some recovery, but like you can't like have the dog going at it and teleport. It'll be one after the other.
Okay. I was about to say that could be very interesting there.
All right, that's the jumping C overhead. So Tam Tam has a mix-up where he can either sweep you with his down heavy slash or do a jumping heavy slash to catch you on the way up.
Nice.
But again, they're both punishable. There we go. Putting some real punishes on the teleport. Though you can still do a little bigger.
Oh, wow. All right, throwing out the blade.
So now the dog is locked out.
Unfortunate doggo. Yeah.
Hits him with the far C, but only gets one hit. And so,
oh my God, again.
Yeah, so,
oh, okay. Push over. Activates, disarm.
So yeah, he did the weapon flip technique. So now all he has to do is sit on his weapon. He has the life lead. Galford
oh my God, he didn't. Oh no, you reach, I teach.
So yeah, even though he got hit by that teleport, there's not a lot Galford could do afterwards, right? Even though he gets the hit, it's kind of whatever. And so he still didn't have his weapon at the end of the day. But that kind of showed that Galford is still pretty functional, even without, because he still keeps his specials. He still has his dog. He doesn't really lose a lot except for his normals, which ends up being important. And he also can't rage explosion or disarm.
Okay.
All right. Gets hit
overhead.
again. Gets hit again. Comes down with the jump C.
Oh, punish. Yeah.
Yep.
He may cuts aware, gets the damage. Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, he's punishing. And I don't think Grant will stop doing it, but
he's definitely toned down.
Yeah, he stopped doing it. Yeah.
He doesn't make it his go-to strategy anymore.
Yeah.
Like he's specifically looking to catch jumps and pokes. He's not just doing it because he knows it's not going to get
a good prop. Oh. Okay, I was about to say he was not able to get anything off of that. All right. Disarm.
No, he's
it's dead anyway.
Yeah. He's disarmed for playing that round.
Right.
His chances of winning this round have been flown out of his hands.
There you go.
All right, round 2. So Himeka's looking pretty good. Consistently punishing the teleport, not really falling into for any of the gimmicks that Grant was using earlier.
Yep.
2C with punish.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, he didn't recover in time, I don't think. Well, no, he would have got countered, so I think he tried to move afterwards. So what you should be looking for with Galford's teleport is the way the tracking works.
Okay.
So his tracking works after a certain amount of time, and if you run forward, he'll just whiff either version. Because what he's actually doing is mixing Himeka up with the forward and backward version. So if you wait for it, you have to guess it. But if you move after the tracking starts, he's gonna always whiff it.
Okay.
But I guess that's more than month 1.
All right. Both players are. Oh.
Okay, goes ahead and burns that rage. Don't
Got
pick
him.
up the weapon, Ace.
Don't pick the weapon up. Why did you pick why did he pick the weapon up? Yeah.
That weapon, picking up the weapon has several frames of, I guess, recovery or startup, whatever you want to call it. And you can't just pick it up for free if the opponent's just looking at you.
No, I mean, they're just sitting there. I was like, you just going to pick that up in my face?
And then, yeah, Eason, which goes full screen. It's like 7 frames. It's fully invincible. Does a ton of damage. It's like,
why?
all he picked up was a ticket out of the bracket.
All right, so so Hime Cut will move on into the bracket. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, getting down to our top. I believe that we are in our top 4 now. Okay, so in our winners finals, we have Jazzrabbit versus Big Bates, and for our losers semis, we got Hime Cut going against Painbot. So it's going to be
So a lot of action going on.
it's going to be a team kill here. Jazzrabbit against Bates. Okay, I don't even know if they played before. I know Jazzrabbit's been dominating the 4-4 events. I don't think Bates has been going to those.
Yeah.
So this might be the first time these two clash. So it's going to be pretty interesting here.
Genjiro versus Darlie Dagger. That should definitely be interesting. Both of those characters have a lot of damage on the table. Like I told you earlier that Darlie Dagger has the highest throw in the button damage. Genjiro's right behind her.
Right behind her.
So it's going to be what they call in the old boxing terms a slobber knocker.
There you
where both of them guys are going to be hitting each other for big damage. They're going to be trying to get in there and just run over the opponent pretty much.
Going to see a lot of spacing tactics as well. You know, just trying to figure out. Of course, the first round is always the round you get information on your opponent, their tendencies, how they play, and the matchup experience. Of course, that comes into play as well. So we'll see how the first round goes. Maybe it's going to be a little slower, and then maybe that second round is that's when things start picking up a bit.
Okay.
Because you don't really want to take you don't really want to show too much, if that makes sense. I
mean, it's winners finals, man. You better show what you got.
I mean, yeah. You got to pull out the big stuff.
Unless you want to do a losers round and then try to win 6 games in grands.
Oh God.
I don't know what you should be keeping in your pocket, but I don't know if you should do it in winners finals.
All right. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if Jazz plays any other characters, but more than likely we're just going to see Darlie. Darlie, I don't know if Bates plays anybody, but we're going to see some Genjiro.
I would imagine it's going to be Genjiro versus Darlie. Apparently, Jazzrabbit just really, really loves Darlie Dagger, and I don't imagine that Bates has been going too far out of Genjiro.
No,
he's a solid character. He's really good. Why?
All right, so Genjiro. All right, this is winners finals. 3 out of 5. Or AKA first to 3 wins. So here we go. Jazzrabbit versus Big Bates, Southern Fried Gaming Expo 2019. Let's go. Since they're both data, of course, I can't be any bias on this. I can't be like, yo, go Jazz, and then be like, yo, go Bates. So I'm going to say go both of them.
Nah, you need to pick one, man. Say, Bates, you got a silly hat. Go Jazzrabbit. All right, so he started out with a little mild zoning.
See? Like I said, you're getting information right now. Gotta be, don't.
So, they're both kind of just poking and prodding. They're not trying to go in too deep. Mr. Whiff punish opportunity there, but he managed to get a little small hit there. All right.
So imagine that second hit of her down. See, you can't really run up and punish it because it's going to recover in time.
Some moves you actually can run up, but because there's dashing moves that will give you forward momentum. So the dashing normals are good for punishes most likely. Right. But now she's disarmed. But Darlie is still sort of okay, right? And so, even though he did that far C, which is heavily punishable, Darlie's not going to do anything about it.
Oh,
but,
my God. Big Bates.
Now, Bates is doing what the typical strategy is. If you can't scroll it off the screen, you gotta sit on it. But he got the knockdown.
Wow.
And punishes his throw.
That was so interesting. Okay.
So,
Bates with the tech.
Strong strategy from Bates.
Yeah.
So just basically whipping those counters again.
Yep.
So Bates is whipping a lot of stuff, but Jazzrabbit's not really looking for it too heavily. All right, goes for the Farsi again. Bates is very, very hungry for some big damage. There we go. So that's
Gotta
what
guess.
he was looking for the unblockable, but it didn't matter because he mistimed it, but Jazzrabbit got hit anyway. Yeah,
Oh, nice
big.
run-ups.
He could have got a
Okay.
big punish for that, but he decided to just take a knockdown.
Yeah, Bates getting the good damage as much
Well,
as he can.
that wasn't really good damage
Well-
because he has his weapon flip technique, so he could have just disarmed her and took a huge chunk of a life lead. So that was a pretty mediocre punish actually.
Nice. Oh my God, Bates. Yo, the overhead. Yo, Bates is playing out of his mind right now. Just
Yeah,
throw the card. Just throw the card at
He
him.
could have got punished for that DP actually, but Jazzrabbit wasn't quite looking for it.
All right. Wow, Bates is in so much control right now. All right, gets the
All
grab. It's a knockdown. Bates not really overcommitting. Gets again. Oh.
Yo, sometimes you just gotta wake up off.
The
You ain't gonna do it,
roll.
man.
The roll.
Wake up with the
DP,
DP, man. That's what you gotta do.
yeah. Roll
So
DP. yo.
1-0 on the board and winners finals for Big Bates.
Big Bates? Florida man? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can still kind of tell there's ultimately a little inexperience here and there. But Bates is ultimately taking the most advantage of it. Going for the jump in.
Bates, I guess Bates wasn't kidding when he said this is game, though.
All right, he punished. Okay, oh yeah. He probably could have dashed up and got a quick punish off that light DP.
Yo, Genja roll. Okay, gets the grab.
It's not an actual grab, it's an actual hit that goes
It's a
through
hit grab.
Yeah.
Hit grab.
So he's actually just whiff punishing him over and over again. Yeah. Some good damage.
Yep. Nice all these parries though, but they went unanswered.
Jazzrabbit trying to find a way in, managed to get an air-to-air, but he puts himself in the corner, and he gets knocked down for his trouble.
Nice backdash and
So
awareness.
That wasn't a read. That's an OS. So
That was OS.
If you OS over somebody's wake up, you can chase their wake up, and that's what he did. So like if you put in forward back real quick with somebody's wake up, if they back roll, you chase them forward. If they roll behind you, you chase them after. So that's what Bates did. So I mentioned that earlier. So that's how you keep people in check for rolling. All right, gets a raw FRC. Gets the jump in.
Those records,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bates coming in with a big jump in. But again, you have to be careful. Okay, decent punish. Actually, that's a pretty good punish for what that was.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, DP.
Yep.
Sometimes you got to do it.
Just do it.
I don't know what Bates is looking to parry from that far out, but
He's trying to look like he may be trying to bait, yeah. Trying to get a reaction out of Jazz here. All right, Bates has activated.
Luckily, he only take the first hit. So he's
All right,
probably
weapon.
Okay.
Give me that weapon. All right, what do you get after this?
The interesting thing is, I thought Jazzrabbit would activate to avoid the damage, but now he's lost his weapon and his life lead, and he died.
No, still alive. Oh my God, the car.
So,
I saw your future.
Yeah,
yo.
Big Bass goes up 2-0, but he could have rage explosion and saved himself at almost any point. During the records, he could have done it. During the throw, he could have done it, but he decided to sit and wait for some reason. He got disarmed, and then he lost his life. He lost a very winnable game. And so now Bates is up 2-0.
Florida Bates. Oh my God. All right.
Florida Bates.
Florida Bates.
Florida man. But
Florida man,
Jazzrabbit
yeah.
starting strong with some big damage. He puts himself in the corner, but gets right out with the Darlie surfing. No punish though.
Oh, big jumper.
All right, Genjiro's sitting in rage, and Genjiro is probably one of the strongest users of rage. Like, he already does high damage.
Wow, that was so instant, yo.
So his DP does a lot more damage in rage. And you saw how just jumping at him does more damage.
Your base is on another level right now. He has an answer pretty much for almost everything, Jazz is doing.
But Jazzrabbit, he could have won the game right there. Or won that round, rather.
Yeah, it could be from inexperience into the matchup, but I imagine Jazzrabbit has played his fair share of Genjiro players.
Well, even beyond that, he put the DP in his face, right? And he just kind of looked at him. So, like, match experience aside, put a Farsi on it. Get your big damage right up front. He can't burst that, at least without taking the initial hit.
Okay.
And then I got to see how punishable that is when I get home, but okay, he hits him with the overhead, but he finally burst out and doesn't take the guaranteed damage. But Bass is sitting on all right, so
disarm.
Yep, he is now disarmed. And now he has scrolled the weapon off the screen, but he jumps back to the weapon.
Get the weapon off of the screen.
He does, but he goes right back to it, and then he puts himself in the corner in the meantime. Very questionable decision by Bates.
Yo, Bates. Okay. All right. Bates has a good commandable life lead, yeah. Has no weapon.
So the funny thing is, okay, this is well, he was already backdashing, but Bates could have possibly lost that game because he let him pick that weapon back up. And then he started struggling, right? But he had a full life lead. He had his opponent on the other side of the screen. He had the weapon scrolled off. And he made the questionable decision of putting himself in the corner. But here we go into the possible match point for Bates, which will put him in grands.
Right.
But Jazzrabbit, you know, while he has a lot of to go, again, that's a pretty decent punish, but there's a lot more you could do. A lot more you can do.
Again, get what you can get for right now until you learn better. Yeah. All right, there's that grab. Yep, there's a command.
Genjiro stays enraged for quite a long time, so like this is still very dangerous for Jazzrabbit because if he could. All right,
disarm.
And that's one of the strongest points about Genjiro is that he can go into that from a lot of moves.
Oh my God!
All right, so
yo, what?
Florida man makes it in the grand finals.
Yo, that's the quickest. I've never seen him get off the stage that fast. Yo, what? That was ridiculous, yo. Okay.
Bates with a clean 3-0. Puts the 4-4 champion in the losers finals.
All right, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Easily the quickest. It took 3 seconds for all of that transition to go down, yo.
Yeah, the game is pretty crazy with that kind of thing.
Like,
so I guess we're gonna go through pull up the bracket and see who's going to meet him in losers finals.
All right, so grand finals got it sitting on winner side is gonna be Big Bates. Next up we have Hime Cut and Painbot. Winner of that will be playing Jazzrabbit.
Okay, so Hime Cut, the Jubei, and we've been seeing Yashimaru from Painbot. Both of those guys really excited, been grinding the game.
Yep.
So I like to call this matchup the Beauty and the Beast.
The Beauty and the Beast.
The Beauty and the Beast. I'll let you decide which.
You got to decide which one is which.
Yeah, Painbot is the Beauty and Hime Cut is the Beast.
Okay, we'll see what's going on. Painbot was over there hyping himself up. He was like, "Yes, let's go, let's do it. I can do this."
So I'm thinking we're gonna see Yashimaru versus Jubei. So what I imagine, Yashimaru has a lot of tools that can check Jubei's zoning if he goes to that. But at the same time, they're very unsafe. So, like, you could basically die for using them. But so I imagine he's going to be like a very slow poke game from Yashimaru if he chooses that and not Charlotte. And Hime Cut's he's a pretty active with Jubei. He likes to move. He likes to put stuff on the screen. One thing that's a big kind of weakness in his game plan, and when we've seen him on stream so far, is anti-airs. He might go Tam Tam because we saw him beat up Mr. Baxter.
Grant Baxter. Shout out to Grant Baxter. Getting that top 8, yo. Getting that top 8. Putting it out there that just because you can't decide on a tag, yo, you know, just go with the government. Go with the government name.
Go with that government.
I want to see somebody put their address as the next tournament, yo. It's gonna be like 536 Maple Hill Street or something like that. And you're gonna look at the bracket and you're like, I gotta play who? Who is this?
All right, so here we go with Loser Sydney's action. Hime Cut from Data versus Painbot.
The bots.
A.K.A. Shane Bot.
Mean Bot. The man of many names, yo. Of many talents. All right, so here we go. Both players breathing it out a little bit.
All
so
right,
Tam
Tam. He's going to go with Tam Tam.
All right.
Goes with the jump heavy slash right away.
Right off the back, yeah. All right, gets a pushback. Right.
Down heavy slash to get that big damage.
Oh,
okay,
no.
okay. He did the heavy version of that spinning kick, and so he was able to check that and punish it.
All right, gets the pushback. Nice, gets the sweep off of that.
Oh man,
the Ooga Booga. Okay,
he did the high school, so he could have gotten some big damage
punished
there.
on that.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go back and watch the footage. Okay. Big spit. Nope.
So that's his
Are you serious?
Yeah, so that's his weapon flipper technique where he disarms you.
Okay.
And so like when he comes down, he does the scream, and so he's very recoverable.
So I have a question in regards to that specific move. That disarm. Okay. All right. So that disarm move. Is other characters when they do it, do they have a bigger recovery window than that, or it's about the same?
It's very for character to character.
It's character to character, because that's pretty much disheartening right there to whiff that, and you just sitting there, you have no choice, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my God, gets the instant, yo. Oh, conclusion.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a lightning blade since I'm American, and I haven't played the old Sam shows. So yeah, he hits it with the lightning blade. It goes ahead, closes that round out or game out rather, and then 1-0 for Pain Bot.
1-0 for the Pain Bot.
He going back to character select though.
All right, we're going back to Jubei. We might be going back to
He might have
Jubei.
another character. I mean, I don't know. He really likes the game.
Yeah.
All right, he goes back to the old man.
The old man. All right.
Samurai Sagat.
All right.
All right, so this should be an interesting matchup. Yashimaru is generally going to outrange Jubei, but Jubei has the fireballs. I mean, outrange as far as normals go, but Jubei has the fireballs. He has a DP, but his DP is interesting. So what it does, he runs at you on the ground. If he comes into contact with you, and then he goes in
Then
there.
he does the DP.
Yeah, but so if he doesn't, he'll just dash across the ground. So it's not reliable as an anti-air. So it's
All right. So here we go.
all right. Goes ahead and goes with the 6K. The forward kick kicks him in the shin.
All right. Throwing some fireballs, yo.
There we go. So that's what I was
Nice.
talking about earlier, Yashimaru's anti-zoning tools. But the interesting thing is, you know how you saw Tam Tam's disarming earlier and he kind of screamed? So if he whiffs that, the whole way down, he's recovering. And then he recovers more on the ground. So he can basically run up and do what's called super special move and kill him. If he whiffs or you block it.
Let's see.
So if he
Legs.
if he doesn't confirm that fireball, it's not really a good idea.
Nice. Good anti-air
Okay,
right there. All right,
using
universal.
the universal overhead to kind of get over that button. All right, so since he did a back throw, he disarmed, and so he may cut his now scrolled the weapon off the screen. Now he's not letting him have it.
Yeah, and I completely agree with this, yeah. You're not getting your weapon back.
But the problem
the
is,
deflect.
yeah, that's the blade
Oh my
catch.
God, yo.
But the problem is, he may cut still has his weapon, but he's cornered now, and they're both kind of on a similar playing field. So both these characters essentially lose all their specials, their normals, and they're both kind of out of luck.
So it seems like Darlie's the only one that really benefits from
Darlie, Galford is still pretty good, and there's some other characters.
Because he can still do dog, right?
Yes, and all of his teleport, his fireball, he can do all of that.
Okay.
He's not locked out of any of his specials. Okay, using that close heavy slash as an anti-air. It has a really strong hitbox if you can get it out there.
Oh, runs right
man,
into
he
that.
could have gone for the disarming technique while he was whipping that. Even though Yashimaru's disarming technique is really slow, it does a lot of damage compared to the other characters. And if you're far away enough, you can't really punish it. It's basically a full screen fireball, set of fireballs. So you have to have a specific punish if you want to deal with it. But he does a lot of damage anyway, so a lot of people won't go to it.
All right, toe taps overhead. Punish,
All right,
conclusion, yeah.
So good stuff by Painbot. Just played a solid overall game.
And I think Painbot has to stay down.
Yeah, you got to stay down there.
Painbot has to stay.
And then we're going to have losers finals, Jazzrabbit, wherever he may be.
Let's see, Jazz, I don't know if he's...
So when Jazzrabbit comes up there with that Darlie dagger to put Painbot in his place.
All right, we'll see how it goes, yo. I mean, Bates did quite the surprising number on Mr. 404 himself.
So I guess he's going to lose to both roommates. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I mean,
You saying he's going to follow up the
the roommate combo.
So we all looking around, being unprofessional. But hey, while we wait for Jazzrabbit, one more time we want to remind you, thanks for watching. Again, like you guys watch is what makes the stream happen. It's the reason why we put this on. If you're around, again, like, follow, subscribe, whatever you got to do to catch on more fighting game actions here in Georgia. Because specifically today, we're at the Southern Fight Gaming Convention in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you have some time this weekend, maybe come check the event out. You know, it's pretty open-ended. There's a lot of stuff going on. Tabletop games, pinball machines, retro games, and we have a console tournament going on. So there's a lot of stuff happening. So, Den, thank you for tuning in.
Huge variety, like you said, huge variety of different. I mean, if you guys could just see the main ballroom, it kind of has the same design of where Final Round was.
Yeah.
Like when I walked into it, I was like, this looks like kind of like the same venue that Final Round is in. But that entire ballroom from the top, as soon as you walk in, you already walk into a pinball machine. Like you already walk into an arcade machine. If you walk even further back, it's about a good maybe 2 to 3 minute walk all the way to the back. And then it's just nothing but arcade cabinets all around.
So diverse, man.
So, I mean, it just almost everything that could have been in maybe like a mall back in like the 90s, the early 90s, 80s.
Yeah. Like they had all those classic pinball machines from like all the TV shows. And
all the movies, stuff, yeah. all that's in there. You know, Saved by the Bell pinball machine.
yo, get that multiplier with Zach Morris.
Yep. Get the bonus, the preppy bonus and all that. Yo, I mean, and then outside of that, just outside of that arcade room, the other rooms, they got like different events going on. Mm-hmm. Like even tonight, there's like a wrestling show that's supposed to start.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I think it starts at 7:30. So if I'm not busy doing anything else, I might actually go check that out. But I think they got a wrestling event later on, and they got like some space, like you get. It's like a spacecraft thing where you could like be in outer space. It's like an like a gravity chair or something you sit in, and they got little pods and stuff for that. They got podcasts going on, so people who are streaming, they got their Twitch channels and they got their social medias and stuff. They actually have their booths set up, and that they're talking about the event too, stuff live. They're interviewing a lot of people, going around taking a lot of pictures. So this was a pretty huge event. And for us to even be a part of this, it's a huge honor. It's a huge honor. I think the Southern, I can't exactly quote the year it started here, but from what I've been like reading on it, maybe like back in 2014, I think that may have been one of the last ones I saw like pictures and stuff from. Okay. But I think this is our first year here. We'll definitely be around for next year, 2020. Okay. Well,
all right, man. Look. Go ahead and send us to it. We're gonna go ahead and take a break. So Jazzrabbit is in Grand Finals of Mortal Kombat. So go ahead and get yourself a drink, stretch your legs, and we'll see you back in roughly 5 to 10 minutes.
Right. We'll be right back.
Peace.
Stay tuned.
Hey, welcome back.
Look how quick that was.
Heck, how quick that was. It was pretty quick. I hope you guys got a chance to relax, get some water. So Jazzrabbit and Painbot are up on stage, and they're about to get ready to play their match.
Mm-hmm. So this will be losers finals, I believe.
This is losers finals, so it'll be first to 3.
3 out of 5. Very exciting stuff.
So looking at, based on history, Darlie Dagger versus Yashimaru. Yeah, we see them both already on their character.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little tense here. I don't think Jazzrabbit's too disturbed from his loss against Bates. I think he always keeps neutral, so he already pretty much has the same expression all the time. Painbot, on the other hand, might be a little jittery, but we'll see how it goes, yeah. All right, so Darlie Dagger going up against Yashimaru.
Jazzrabbit goes with the jump C, but doesn't really pay for it. But
starts off.
Yeah, he gets a jump C of his own. Converts it to the surfing.
Mm-hmm.
Surfing USA out here. Okay.
Nice big jump in right now. Huge.
Yeah, Jazzrabbit is just kind of picking them apart. Oh, okay. Uses that, I think it's a running C to jump over the low.
Oh, that could have been much different. Using the double jump, I understand.
Yeah, it's kind of whiffing, so he has to be careful.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate.
Yep. Wasn't quite in range for the throw, and Jazzrabbit's basically kind of threw him off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pretty easy. He ran into some hiccups, but it's pretty easy first round for Jazzrabbit.
All right. Painbot have to adjust.
Okay, big punish time. Okay, no.
Wow. Okay, all right. Good response to an anti-air there. Gets the jump in. Nice.
Right, yeah.
Good reactions by Painbot.
And that's a very hard anti-air to use as well.
Yeah.
All right.
You can just see the adjustment right. Oh, wow.
Using the poke. He's more on point. And in reality, the really thing that derailed this was Jazzrabbit messing up his combo in the corner. And that's what it kind of turned around. All right, nice punish on the slide.
All right, gets the pokes.
All right, 2C off the throw, backs up.
Oh, an opportunity right there. Oh, okay.
Okay damage.
He's getting his hits in. He's making it work.
There you go.
All right, full.
Very high throw damage from Miss Darlie, from Miss Dagger.
And those jump ins are not being contested.
So yeah, what he's using is a neutral jump to catch throws and small pokes, and then it's basically coming down on his head.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, you see that Yashimaru is able to stop and go much faster, so he's a little more tricky. So Jazzrabbit has to be patient. Yeah, so unfortunately for Yashimaru, he can't actually combo into his disarm. So even though he got that throw, all he could get is 2C or Eason, which would be heavily scaled.
All right.
And so Jazzrabbit takes the first game.
Florida man in the back looking on, getting ready to play the next person here. But Painbot in deep thought right now. This is an opportunity to get to grand finals against his own roommate, yeah.
He has other characters at his disposal, so he might be thinking of trying somebody else.
All right.
So he's going with Charlotte.
Yes, I love me some Charlotte. Yo, let's go.
Solid poking character. Again, not a lot of huge damage to her, but she makes up for that with the troll. Like her fireball is actually hard to jump over because of how big it is. So she's able to exert in a lot of control, keep you contained, and once she sees that you're frustrated, she just picks you off.
Okay. Here we go. All right. So Charlotte.
So I imagine Darlie will struggle a little bit with this, with the quick range folks. But again, she won't die to them right away.
Nice.
Yeah. So that doesn't. So the hammer, where she can hold it, she can backdash out of it. It doesn't have armor like her unarmed. Her unarmed version has armor on it, and she does the C version.
I see.
So like I think what he's trying to do is get into that stance and deflect. I can't remember if her hammer could deflect fireballs, but in any case, it's not really of much use to him versus right now.
Oh. All right, both players. Looks like almost about even on life. Okay, well, take that back. Jazzrabbit. The life steal gets the punish.
Yeah. Oh, goes for a deflect, but no punish. So usually, so uses the, he uses the rage explosion to keep from being punished, and he manages to take the round, but he will not have that available anymore. So he won't have rage explosion. He'll no longer be able to use his disarming technique. And obviously the damage boost that comes from rage. And there's your DP. It's an okay anti-air.
Playing it very slow, not sure. Okay.
Yo, lane bot.
Lame it out, yo.
Lane bot. Oh, let's get him. All right, using those medium pokes to kind of keep her at bay.
All right, Jazz is in. Jazz is going to try to stay in. Try to stay on her, yo.
He jumped the command grab, so that was good that he was looking for that. But again, like you see how Pain Bot's win all these exchanges, but look at Darlie's health. So it's like Charlotte.
It's a lot of work, but look how it can turn around so fast. So.
Yeah, so that's always a threat, especially in this type of game where you have buttons.
Oh, beautiful DP.
Yeah. Get the anti-air. 2C off of the throw.
Oh, nice hit grab.
Yeah, he's had a lot of success throughout this whole tournament with that move.
All right. Throwing it out. The hit grab again.
All right, so Charlotte has rage.
Oh no, I missed opportunity.
So yeah, blocked that time. So he's able to punish it with the disarmor technique, or with weapon flip technique is what they call it.
Jazzrabbit may have mistimed it after that throw, but Painbot's gonna capitalize and take it out. All right, one round up apiece for both gentlemen. Painbot trying to fight back, trying to stay in this. To face his roommate in grand finals.
All right. Keying off with the throw, the Farsi. We'll see what he has to follow up with. Again, Charlotte has rage, but she's not much of a rage character. She doesn't really get a lot of mileage. Her weapon flipping technique isn't really that generally useful.
Oh, wow.
So, like I said, it's not generally useful, but when you get in the corner, that's when it starts getting really powerful. Because like he has no way to run away from it.
Oh, let him pick the weapon up.
It's not so bad. Yeah, it's not so bad in this case since he had more or less had him in control. And so keeping him guessing was probably more prudent and more important at that point.
Okay.
So we one up.
One up apiece. Painbot.
So this change to Charlotte looks like it's working out in his favor so far. You know?
He's doing dissonance right now. Doing work.
All right, there you go. He's just getting whiff punished a lot. Like, Jazz is just so accurate with that move. He's only been punished for it a few times. Okay, using that Farsi as an anti-air. I haven't actually seen that from Charlotte. So that shows that Painbot has that knowledge there.
Yeah, he has that. This Charlotte pick is working out very well for him. Push him. Yep. Push into the hit grab.
I guess you just want to go back down over the damage. Yeah, sometimes you got to do it.
You got to, yeah.
Punish on the hit grab.
He's just taking his time right now. Just taking his time.
Okay. Tries to base something out and gets a trade, which is favorable for Darlie anyway. Because he gets to keep the corner, gets a little damage. All right. Jumps over the fireball and hits the recovery pretty hard.
Big boy damage. Okay. All right. This is very scary. Very tense moment right now. Oh!
Yeah, lost his patience. Giving Painbot round 1 of game 3.
Yeah, could have been a different story, yo. But here we go. Painbot Making a huge adjustment right now against Jazzrabbit. Ooh, good anti-air.
Yeah, using that thrust special is it's hard to kind of contest, but it's also pretty negative. I'm pretty sure Darlie can get some punish off of it, but it's, again, you have to sit down and lab that kind of thing.
Oh.
Just a cross up. Just a
nice.
back throw in the throw. Yeah, but it forced him off his rage explosion, but he's up around, so if he gets to win, it's worth it in the end, obviously. Yeah, he can't rage explosion anymore because he's already in a rage explosion state. So yeah, it ran out, so yeah, he couldn't do anything. And I think he noticed that in time, which is why he did the fireball. Using that, yeah, he's using that neutral kick to kind of push his way in and bully. That's a pretty good move from Charlotte. Okay.
Oh, nice. Good DP. Good thrust. Oh, nice.
Like, yeah, again, what I was talking about earlier, like once you lose your patience versus Charlotte, she starts picking you apart real quick. There it is. Yeah, using that dash special. Dash normal, but a good old-fashioned air-to-air.
The good old-fashioned jump back, yo.
Hey, man, the fadeaway button has been a tried-and-true classic, man.
Yeah. All right, both one up apiece.
Just a cross
Try
up.
to find some way, yeah. Nice. Good DP.
Yeah, he's been really on point on stopping the jump ins, but only in specific scenarios. So okay, so she can cancel the, so she can reflect that fireball. But it's a pretty hard commitment to go into hammer stance.
Pain by slow, you just pick it. Oh,
okay. He gets something, but yeah.
Yeah. Nice. All right,
good anti-air from Pain Bot. Now he's just kind of spacing himself out, getting himself out of danger. But you got to be careful of just getting pushed into the corner and contained.
Yeah, that should.
Oh, no. Yeah, because he would have died.
He would have died instantly. Please. All right, what do we get? Jazzrabbit.
Oh, no. He could have punished that recovery.
Oh.
So Jazzrabbit went from having a guaranteed hit to losing that game.
Exactly.
So Painbot is a 2-1.
2-1 up. 2-1 for Painbot. Huge turnaround. Huge.
The grand final's going to be a battle of the roommates?
It may be. I don't know. Stranger things have happened, yo.
Your winner gets the orange juice in the fridge?
Winner gets the orange juice, yo. I fully.
You going to go home and take Bates' name off of it?
You take the. It's my orange juice now. It's my Most definitely.
Your winner gets to drink out of the carton?
Yeah, there you go, yeah. Winner gets the victory swig. The victory swig.
All right, game 4.
All right, game 4.
And, like, despite it all, it's been a pretty close back and forth. But Painbot is, pulling ahead on the important moments.
Right. And he has very good situational awareness, too, as well as as Jazzrabbit's playing style. So Jazzrabbit switches to Hanzo. Okay, so this is pretty interesting because this was one of the characters I was told I could play if I decided to play the game. Yeah. So let's find out. Yeah.
So interesting thing is that back in the old games, Hanzo and Galford were palette swaps, and so they have in this game they kind of kept that tradition. They have a lot of the same normals.
Okay.
And even some of the same specials. But they differentiate in the fact that he doesn't have a dog, obviously, and that's his fireball. And he can throw ninja stars, and his teleport is different. Like he can go, instead of left-right like Alfred's, his is high-low.
Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, no. That was actually a very weak punish. He could have killed him.
Yeah. All right, fireballs. Now Painbot just has to adjust to this Hanzo pick.
I don't think he probably has much experience with this character. Gets a little punish off the 2M, I think. The medium slash.
Oh my gosh. Full version goes full screen.
I mean, if you let him get it out.
Oh,
again,
watch your toes. Hanzo.
Now, like unlike Galford, I have not labbed the actual punish to that, so I don't know what the generic answer is. It might just be backdash because he can't left-right you on that teleport.
Yep. All right. Gets the crouch. Crouch C, yeah.
So yeah, that was a running C he did his overhead, but he whiffed. But no punish from Painbot.
All right. just jumps over it.
It's hard for Charlotte to do the fireball war on Hanzo because her fireball comes out slower.
Oh, that could have been. Right,
yeah, again, this tournament's been a lot of missed opportunities, but they got to take what they can.
Oh, good recovery on
jump in.
All right, catches him.
All right.
Throws him out. All right, good DP.
Yeah, he's been pretty on point in catching the jump-ins. Oh, he had the right idea, but he was just short. All right,
nice.
Punish on the teleport.
Yes. Oh, no, this could have been huge. But, oh, my God, the clutch
you
DP.
I throw we all from,
Yo, okay. That was super clutch, yo.
And that's what Charlotte's DP has some weird quirks to it, but one of the stronger points is it's really good at snatching super jumps, neutral jumps.
Good awareness. Good stuff by Painbot. Painbot sitting on potential set point here and loses finals, yo. Okay.
All right, yeah, and again, that's a very hard fireball to jump over. You have to be pretty preemptive. Because if you wait until it already comes out, and then she's already recovered. Because,
all right, activates.
Okay, uses that. Yeah, that's the other thing about even though it crosses up, it also is overhead. So depending on where he is, you have to guess.
Again. He's going to do it again.
What he should actually be trying to do is look for the leaping animation and then spot dodging it.
Oh, again.
You better stop jumping.
Again.
So,
again, yo.
2 up. And so, looks like Jazzrabbit found a workable gimmick.
I mean, it happened almost 5 times in a row.
Yeah, Painbot's going to have to search his memory banks to see what answer he has to that.
Couldn't he DP that? Like the slash when
yeah, it's not invincible. It just goes through you.
Right.
When he's moving.
But he has to react to it, though.
He has to react to it. That's the problem. He can spot dodge it. He can neutral jump because it doesn't hit that very high in the air despite how it looks.
All right. So,
I'll have to double check that, obviously.
Okay, he activates.
Yeah, he didn't go. Yeah, that's the reason why he didn't immediately go for a punish.
Oh, big slash. All right, good DP.
So.
All
right, so he burned. Gone. Yeah, he ultimately survived.
Oh!
Super special move.
Oh, no!
So Painbot essentially threw that round away because he had no rage explosion, so he could have just did a super special move and ended it right there. So Painbot taking the initiative and pushing Jazzrabbit to the corner.
He said that's with his character, yo, Rashid, yo. Yo,
the audience is not a big fan of the Painbot strategies.
He said you can't be losing with my character, bro. Nice.
All right.
It's a push.
So the big thing around it, now that he does not have a rage explosion, is that he can't escape the punishes anymore. He can't do disarming techniques. So there's a lot of stuff that's off the table for him.
Right. Doesn't have access to those resources anymore.
He jumped at that time and he got the punish.
All right.
And really the other answer is just don't sit there. Put stuff out in the middle of the screen so he has to run into it.
Yep.
I mean, that's the obvious one. Like right there, he just ran into a button trying to do it. So like some more less risky stuff like 5K where she does her leaping knee. That's a very good move. So putting stuff like that out there discourages
from trying to run in here.
Oh man, he's not ready.
He's making it happen. Yeah.
He needs to make a video.
That could have been a big DP.
Yeah, it's pretty good punish on for what it was.
All right, let's see what we get. Painbot, slow. Okay, it's the empty jump. Super.
Yep. Now that he's in the corner. Oh, well, that works if she dashes. So now he has the weapon and he can kind of.
Oh, punish.
That was a very weak punish. He could have got much stronger.
But he's poking him away from the sword, so.
Yep, and since
he's poking him away. Yeah.
And since he doesn't have a weapon, there's going to be no recoil.
Oh, gets the throw. All right.
Roll it off the screen, and then he'll be sitting pretty.
He said, I know you want this weapon. Come and get it. Get the throw.
All right. Now that the weapon is off the screen, so he has no reason to go backwards. Because it's like he has to pretty much punch him to death. So 3-2 by Painbot.
So Painbot stays alive.
So grand final, Battle of the Roommates.
Battle of the Roommates. The orange juice battle. The official orange juice battle. I respect it.
All right, so
this is
big
an orange
base,
juice
yeah,
match.
big
yo.
base coming up on that punish. If we could talk about Painbot, who needs to make a video and using your super special move on a deflected opponent who has no rage.
Hey, these are cliff notes though. These are cliff notes that he's gonna take to the lab and get that experience with. He be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna subscribe to this channel so I can watch the video legally. You know, there's no pirating. You know, so for you stream vultures out there, y'all not getting this video unless y'all subscribe to this channel. All right.
From the first set they played earlier was Genjiro versus Yashimaru, and again, Painbot is definitely more familiar with Genjiro because they sit there and ground this game pretty much all the time.
Right.
So we're gonna see if Painbot switches up his picks to kind of throw off Bates.
So we'll see if another character goes into the mix. Bates is on the winner's side for this grand finals. So what Painbot has to do is reset the bracket with the first to 3 here.
It's gonna be a hard sell because
Bates
Genjiro has been looking pretty solid so far, and no one's really shown much resistance to him. Like the closest has been kind of Jazzrabbit, but really not even that much.
All right. So this is a pretty tense match. Definitely an orange juice match. You know.
So yeah, winner gets to swig that orange juice when they get home.
Winner gets the unsealed thing of orange juice, y'all. The unsealed, y'all. The seal's not even broken.
So it looks like he's gonna stick with Charlotte. That's going to be a matchup that Bates should know pretty well because I think that's who Painbot primarily plays when they play together, as far as I know.
Okay, here we go. So Charlotte.
It's going to be kind of skating on thin ice here where Genjiro can explode at any time, and Charlotte has to maintain that level of control without letting it slip. And again, she has the tools to do so, but it's on the player. So after we get past this PS2 era loading screen, we can roll into the battle.
It's still saving. Oh, please. Okay, it's gone. The frog is gone. Oh, opens up immediately?
So this is the big punish you get if you deflect. But Painbot could have rage explosion.
Oh, my God. Please. Yo, 75%. Yo.
So that move is like 30-something frame startup, though. It's almost impossible to hit in general.
All right.
Okay, so he's disarmed back.
He's fighting back, yeah.
But he still has a pretty big life lead, and Bates doesn't have to run at him. Like
he's trying to figure out something, yo.
Because all Bates has to do is just defend.
Get the sword off the screen. Okay, the sword's off the screen. Bates runs up, gets
like Bates doesn't really have to do anything, right?
Yeah.
What does he really have to do?
My God, this is very rough, yo. No.
So yeah, as long as he has his weapon, he can't really get out of it.
He can't really do. He's unarmed. Oh, I was expecting a DP there.
He used the.
Okay,
look for the blade catch.
Throw the fire. Give me my weapon. Give me my weapon. Watch it.
He kind of fought too hard for that weapon when he had a huge life lead, plenty of real estate to work with. He didn't really have to rush in. He could have just drained the clock down and forced Painbot into action. Forced Painbot to come to him.
All right.
And then use that to get his weapon back. Or just play the clock out and win. But in any case, Painbot's up the front, up around.
Gets the thrust here. Painbot so content.
Yeah, Bates is just really, really, really thirsty for that counter. But and then admittedly they're hard to punish, but they're not really something you should just be whiffing at the same time, you know. Okay, using that anti-air, keeping them under control, right?
Keeping them content. All right. Both players just banging it back and forth here. Nice. Good answer right there. Good answer right there.
He basically reset him with the second record.
Wow. Did they both DP at the same time?
Yeah, they did.
Yo, get out of here. Oh, no supers. No invulnerability. No. Oh, give me that. Give me that damage, please. Bakara.
Yeah.
Right, good damage.
I question the fact that Bates didn't rage explosion that. He's down around, and he's got to fight back. But it worked out in his favor. But like holding on to that resource just so he could not keep his rage bar is questionable.
Oh,
and he ends up losing the first game anyway. So 1-0 to Painbot.
Shanebot.
Lanebot.
Memebot. Please. Shanebot, Lanebot. Let's go, yo.
All right, here we go. Game 2.
All right, game 2. Painbot takes the first one.
it's like Bates is just so thirsty for that counter hit, and that he's missing the overall picture of Genjiro's strengths. Genjiro is an aggressive character who forces a lot of situations on you, and he's trying to win from a defensive standpoint with a system mechanic, which is not a bad idea to do, but you're foregoing a lot.
All right, it's the poke.
All right, anti-air DP.
All right, nice on
Bates
DP.
is looking,
Bates looking pretty healthy.
So yeah, he tried to put a meaty fireball on him, but it doesn't work because he rolled forward.
Good jump in.
Okay.
Nice. All right,
Yeah, that
go to the corner.
standing K overhead is pretty strong for Bates. Since he's been jumping in and he's been using it, that's a frame trap.
Trying to figure out.
Oh, okay, got him.
Gets the poke, the big poke. And pain by it.
Paybot's looking pretty strong in his grand finals.
This Charlotte, though.
This man said he want to
This
get that orange
Charlotte.
juice.
Okay. I'm getting
All
the
right.
orange juice, yo.
Use that down medium slash.
Vitamin, yo, the vitamin C stab, yo, please. All right.
All
This
right.
is DP beautiful right now.
Paybot's just looking like he's in control. So, okay, Bates chooses again to get this arm.
He has his arm right now.
So now he has to take all this chip, all this abuse.
Extremely doable for Bates to turn it around. But
He
he just
well,
has to
I would
make
say,
it
I wouldn't even call it extremely doable. It's just like Painbot has to give him the opportunity, which
Right.
he did.
All right, so he has his weapon back. Let's see what happens here. All right, jumps off. So
All
takes
right,
it low.
Painbot with the defense, trying to poke his way out.
I was
Bates,
expecting
Bates, he gets,
the Inshin activates. Bates trying to look for something big.
but even then, right, he's not going to die from this.
No,
And
he's
now
not.
his
Still
rage
alive.
explosion is gone. So he still has an uphill. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
Painbot's still up around. He still has full rage himself. It's still an uphill battle despite how it looks, you know? And he cased it game two. He's looking like he wants that reset now.
Yeah, this is you can see the smirk, his optimism gone, you know. So this is business right now. Both of these gentlemen are not smiling at each other. They're not smiling right now. This is business.
Florida man loses after hitting lightning blades. All right.
Florida man 0-6 in grand finals of tournament. Nah.
Okay. He wants to go for the other the big mean character.
What?
So I can see why somebody who likes Genjiro would like Jubei. Jubei can be a bully in his own right.
So this will be Bates' first switch to
would be.
another character.
I mean, he has another set to work with, so it's not the worst thing in the world.
All right.
So if he feels more comfortable with this, then that's good too.
All right. So here we go. 0-2. Painbot up 2 on potential point reset for the bracket, unless Florida man Bates can stop that momentum.
And there's Jubei's DP, rarely seen. And what a lot of people don't realize is that even if you get hit by the first hit, you can rage explosion. He'll go flying in the air. You can just punish him with damn near anything.
But does Bates know that though?
Bates
find
knows,
out.
it doesn't matter if Bates knows it. It matters if Painbot knows it. If he does the DP. Whoa.
All right. So here we go.
All right, you're going to let it rock. They roommates.
The coach showing zero mercy right now. Gentlemen's agreement.
So on a quick aside, I think that should not be left up to the players. I think it should be a TO enforcing it. Yeah.
TO
so that way it's no decision, no bad feelings.
No bias.
Yeah, no bias. But in any case, they let it rock. We still going.
All right.
Painbot going poking, just trying to push Jubei to the corner. And okay, there again, Bates just really loves that.
Big pokes right now. Let's see. Oh, Rose was able to recover, gets the thrust. Nice. The DP still has enough life left. Oh, that was an opportunity for something big, and unfortunately,
Jubei is,
jump, yo.
Jubei, that's a jump back medium slash or jump back B, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
And that's one of Jubei's strongest moves. It's really active. It goes really far and it goes down and steep.
Right.
So it's something you'll see because he doesn't have a lot of grounded reaction anti-airs. I don't even really know if he has any.
Nice. All right. Watch that and see.
Okay. Uses
Slide.
that, he's using that impatience against Bates. And once you get impatient versus Charlotte, you just keep.
Oh, what?
No.
What? And she was able to block again.
Yeah, it's his weapon flip technique is pretty slow compared to the other cast.
God, the damage.
Yeah, he wanted to run up and pick up that weapon.
He has to be careful about how he picks it up, though. That's a big thing.
Okay, so
all right,
got
gets
the
the knockdown.
knockdown.
That was very smart. Nice. Both players.
No, he jumped for. Oh, it pulled him back down. Okay, I thought he would make it over.
Please.
I think if he had pressed the button, he would have stuffed him though. Any case, it hit.
It vacuumed him down.
Yeah, I think it's just the way the
Off of the jump?
hitboxes were. He
Okay.
might have done something that pushed him down into
right.
it too.
Fair enough. All
There
right.
we go.
All right,
That's what I
activate.
was telling you about earlier. So you get hit by the DP, but then you can rage explosion and then punish the DP,
Wow.
even though you got hit.
Wow.
He let go.
That's the
of
first
block.
time we saw that move, yo.
Yeah, so that's
sword
it's like lightning.
Lightning, yep.
So you mash it out.
I remember doing that move when I was like 6. Just kept stabbing, running stab. Yeah.
So even though Painbot is lacking his weapon, he's a round up. He has a huge life lead. He doesn't really have to go in there too hard. You know, he can just sit there and kind of wait Bates out.
Right. Bates just.
Like he's taking a lot of unnecessary damage, in my opinion. But again, look at that with punishment. Classic, man. And so like apparently that punch has a bigger hitbox than I thought.
Yep.
So he manages to whip punish.
He made his wearment, and that should be a bracket reset. That
is definitely a bracket
reset. That is the reset.
There's no discussion to be had.
There's nothing to talk about. Yeah.
Painbot put it into that debate.
All right. So we're definitely getting the juice, y'all.
Well,
right.
no, it's not a definite yet. We still got to play. He still got to win 3 more games.
Who gets the last of the ice cream, yo? This is what we got to find out right now.
We're about to see. All right, so now he's just kind of taking it slow, just trying to test Bates' patience, willingness to sit throughout this zoning and stuff.
Yep.
All right, now he's taking a chance to poke with some of the medium buttons. And again, he's looking really, like I can't stress this enough. He's looking so hard for this deflect, and he's missing out on his character strength to do so.
Well, it's an adjustment that he's making right now. Maybe if he decides, okay, well, this isn't working, maybe we should play another style here. All right. Nice. Making a good use of those kicks here. Gets the DP. Beautiful combo right now. It was simple, but it got to the point, and that is almost there, yo.
I'm so glad he didn't burn his rage on that. And that's it.
That punish, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have to burn any resources. He gets a quick kill.
That's probably one of the most unfortunate DPs I've ever seen in any game, yo.
So if he had actually thrown a poke, it would have hit him. Like he would have went through the move and then did the damage. But then again, he still has rage explosion.
All right. Was able to confirm into it, so it gets some good damage to it. All right. Throws it out on screen.
Yeah, using that heavy version to get 2 fireballs out, so that way he can kill the fireball and have another one coming at him, force him to deal with it.
All right.
For a deflect.
Good deflect.
Bates finally gets it.
Yep.
But how many games did he lose trying to get that?
Oh.
He lost 3 games.
He wants it, y'all. He's determined to get it. Maybe looking for a whiff punish. Want to throw out normal. Be careful.
All right.
Nice. Run up slide. What do we get? Oh, it activates.
Painbot wants to win now. Now that could have been tragic. Again, it could have been tragic.
Be careful. Oh.
So I think he waited too long because that would have actually punished, but he could have rage explosion on the reaction. So, I mean, either way, it's questionable.
All right, Bates. Trying to find a way to put one on the board against this Painbot.
So,
these kicks.
Yeah, those are not positive on block, but he's swinging too hard. Swinging too heavily, anyway.
All right, punish. Yep.
All right, yeah, there's no rage explosion to kill him for the DP. So now,
there you go.
Jubei starts getting those big damage confirms because he doesn't have to kill.
Okay, what is good block? Back up. Oh, runs up, grab. All right.
Nice.
Activates it. Nice.
Use that universal overhead.
Put awareness. Just in case he tried to go low.
Yeah, you can't really.
Base. Throwing it out again. The bait. You unlock the title, please.
Yo, Flash is
and an achievement, yo. What?
All right, man. Base says he's going to get that orange juice,
yo,
man.
you know what the achievement was?
What's that?
This is not a 6-0.
This is not a 6-0?
This is not a 6-0, yo. That
Didn't
was the
get 6-0 in bracket.
No.
10 points.
Did not get 6-0 in bracket, yeah.
So,
huh? I don't play it. Yo, don't you see me talking right now? I'm trying to. Oh, my bad. Yeah, yeah. I don't want no trouble.
All right, so Charlotte's going back to the zoning game. Again, punishing him for those counters. Okay, we got a bunch of deflecting monsters over here.
All right. So you're starting the round off. Bates put one onto the board.
That was a very brave, confirmed by Bates. There we go.
All right, there we go.
So now, two things have happened. Painbot has lost his super special move, but Bates has lost his rage.
Right.
In the first round, no less.
Wow.
So
in the early stages, yeah. So this may be very difficult for Bates here. Yeah. He has to rely purely on neutral now.
Well, not necessarily.
Not necessarily
yeah.
neutral, but.
So yeah, like Painbot could have bursted that, but. So now he's dead. Or now he's close to death, rather. But Bates has lost all of his resources now as far as super special move and rage. So if he loses this round, it's a pretty big deficit.
My man just did hop, pop, yo.
So now even if he gets a deflect, he doesn't have super special move. Even if he sees a big moment, he can't rage explode. If he's about to take big damage, he can't get out of it now.
He has to hold it.
He has to hold everything now.
Right. All right.
DP on the slide. That was really slick. All right.
Unfortunate.
Good. Yeah. Punish on the recovery of the Farsi. All right. I mean, if you had a super special move. All right. Here we go. Yeah, Bates is just looking like he's not quite sure what he really wants to do with Jubei right now. He's just kind of throwing stuff out there trying to contain Painbot, but 1-1, one up.
One up in the grand finals reset for Mr. Painbot.
Yeah, both these guys are in losers currently, so anything can happen.
All right. Now we see a change of pace in game and Painbot's demeanor now. He's smiling. He's sort of like he's sitting up a bit. I can see his posture change. And that's definitely going to affect his gameplay, though.
All right, with punish on the counter. You know, one thing I haven't seen from any Jubei players today is actually Jubei's parry. So Jubei has a specific parry that he can do that'll do a ton of damage on you. It's like, I'm trying to think of the equivalent. Coling. It's just exactly like hers.
Okay.
What she could choose between low, medium, and high. It's like, yeah. As long as that rage meter is going, you can keep doing it.
Yeah, you can just keep doing it. Oh, nope. Nope.
Yeah, it feels like Bases is kind of, to put it nicely,
he keeps going for that parry, and it's killing him.
Yeah,
almost every time, yo.
Like, I don't want to just say this straight out, but I have to. Bates is desperate. He's looking for any kind of damage he can. He's reaching and grabbing for anything.
Hey, you got to call it down the middle, man. You got to call it down the middle. Nice.
And like Painbot has kind of seen this hesitation, and he's
capitalizing on it.
Taking full advantage.
And he's okay. Bates has a good decent chunk of life lead here.
But again, it's a life lead in Samurai Shodown, right?
It doesn't really matter.
While Painbot is sitting on a full resource, or a full rage meter, I should say, because he doesn't have a super special anymore. Yeah, that standing K is no joke. It's quick. It has a strong hitbox. It stuffs a lot of stuff. That's the general function of kicking this game anyway. It's to stuff things. It's to be quicker than the sword attacks.
All right, fireball. All right. Oh, man. Parry again. The desperation.
Painbot is going with
an opportunity. Oh, he could have had something going.
I don't think he was waiting for the throw. He just did a neutral jump.
All right.
I'm surprised Painbot didn't burst that.
All right. Let's see. Wow, he let him get his weapon.
I mean, Painbot, to be fair, Painbot hit him and took it.
Oh, no, 5 seconds. They have to do something.
So right now, Base needs to freeze the clock with a rage explosion.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Clock is frozen. Oh shit.
But it's frozen in frozen for payment.
Oh no! Beautiful DP right there.
So it's interesting that Painbot chose to do the rage explosion because it was on Bates to win. Because Bates was the one who had the life deficit, and he's the one who needed to stop the clock. But Painbot stopped the clock with his own rage and then lost the round.
Right.
So now he's looking pretty grim going into this next round.
All right. Bates.
It's like Bates got a little confidence going.
Okay, Bates sort of waking up here.
He's pretty much employing the same strategy.
Wow, one-up grab?
Sometimes you got to do it because in a game where you wait a lot.
Yeah.
But now he's disarmed. And Charlotte disarmed is not very good.
Yeah.
Though we did see that whip punish early with the back fist.
Yeah. See.
But that takes a lot of commitment to do.
Oh, nice. Gets it. Just as you say that. Tries to go. All right.
So
just holding the momentum here.
Both these guys still have their super special move. So if there's a deflect that happens, any of these guys can
All right, just playing it slow. Look at the time just dwindling down. 20 seconds remaining. Oh my God! Oh, nice, good overhead. Oh,
he uses the universal overhead.
Punish.
Oh man, that was the game.
All right.
Hopefully, Bates doesn't live to regret that.
Oh,
okay, 2-1.
Bates bringing it back.
Yeah, we see Painbot kind of faltering a little bit.
Yeah, that was. He didn't have his resource that.
Yeah, he's in. Like my thing is, his resource spending has been questionable.
Yeah.
Like that round again, like he burnt his raise to keep Bates in the game, and then he lost.
Yeah, that was definitely questionable though.
All right, so Bates is one game away from taking it off.
Oh my God, good slash, yeah. All right.
And so it's like, even with all this zoning, what does it really do? What does it really do to Bates? Like, how much damage can he really get from this? And all he's doing is giving Bates rage to beat him up with. So he has to be too careful about getting too fireball happy.
Yep.
And he has to move at Bates at some point.
There's a lot of parrying going on, yo.
I mean, there's no punish on them. So, like, as much as I've been talking about him, the most punish Painbot has done is just doing a medium slash on him. Which is, this is okay, but.
Oh, confirmed it to the DP. That was beautiful. Okay, gets the grab. Give me your weapon. Nice. Gets the disarm. All right,
I mean, he still has a long road.
He has a long road, definitely. He tried it.
Yeah, and you cannot blade catch jumpings. So that's where it starts looking really good when your opponent doesn't have a weapon. It starts jumping at him.
Oh, this is sweet.
Don't pick that up, Bates.
Oh!
Don't pick that up, Bates.
Don't pick it up. Don't pick that up.
Put it back down,
Put it
Bates.
back down, yo. This is my orange juice, please. Nice. All right. The poke now. Look at Kid 10. We could be going to the final game. Yo, could be. But let's get into this action right now.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, Painbot is just okay.
All
Using
right.
that thrust. Yeah, he's trying to gradually get that life lead back, but Bates is fighting back enough.
They both thought the same thing.
Yeah, you can definitely tell these guys are roommates.
Yeah. I know your habits, Rumi.
All right. Good punish.
Try to go for the universal. Doesn't work.
Yeah, using that neutral jump heavy slash.
Oh!
Yeah, he didn't want to go for a big punish because he still has rage.
Exactly.
Yeah, he already had an idea to do that medium slash, so he couldn't punish the DP too hard.
All right, this gets good pokes. Oh, look at super even, close to even right now. Oh, the run up slash.
So that's that dash up heavy slash.
Florida Bates has evolved, yo.
All right, so we are now on tournament point for Bates. Big Bates.
Big jumping. Yo, okay. All right. All right. The crushing poke into it. The run up grab, the classic.
But he doesn't get a combo from his.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just better for him to say take the damage.
The beautiful DP, yo. Oh my God. Oh, because he did it again. He did it again, yo.
Good call out by Bates to take the fireball.
Oh, here we go.
And again, since he can't actually be punished.
Oh, let's do it again.
Until it hits, he can keep doing that over and over again in this state.
Oh, no.
He's dead.
Oh, no. Oh, punish.
Wait a minute. Somebody said that he's dead, but he didn't have his weapon.
No, he didn't have his weapon, yo. Oh, they both thought the same thing. Yo, these are roommates. Yo, gets it.
And we're up 2-up. 2-up. And so after all that deflected fishing, Painbot finally gets it, hits the super special move,
Hey,
and we're
man.
going on to the last game of the tournament.
Yo, the special move was so bad. Yo, production had to cut it too early. Production, man, we wanted to see the super, man. What happened, man? Oh.
All right, last game. Last
You wanted to see
game.
it, yo. You wanted to see the pain. Oh, please.
Yo, the Fleck bot.
Oh, my God. All right,
All right, here we
last
go.
game. Last game. Last set for both of these gentlemen right now. Oh,
Like
my
using
God.
that universe
2
overhead
up.
again. It's
Yo,
such
this
a good
is-
nuisance tool in general.
All right, this is insane right now.
Like, I imagine sometimes that deflect is just an input error based on some of the ranges.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, he wouldn't have been able to do much from it anyway at this point. No, okay, so Base chooses not to Rage Burst, so he's going to try to run this round back. That's essentially what he's telling his opponent, is that he thinks he can run it back.
Dang! God dang, yo. Oh, the clash. The clash. All this metal, please.
Base is very content to die for trying to get a deflect in.
Oh.
Again,
no.
it's just slow. He probably could have actually punished that.
Oh, got him. Oh! Oh, that's it.
All right, so Painbot is now on tournament point.
Painbot looking on tournament point, y'all. Yeah, the whole room is gathering around. Everybody's with bated breath, y'all. Will it be Florida Man or will it be Painbot, y'all? Let's go. Yo, Florida Base. Oh!
Oh! And this is just the kind of thing that we haven't really been noting is that Base has not really been answering much of the jump-ins. All right, so now he's disarmed,
right,
and it's
it's a
his game to
weapon.
win.
Pretty much.
Like,
We'll see how it goes.
yeah, Base has no specials. His normals are much weaker.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, he gets the damage, so it's fine.
Let him take him.
Gets the universal overhead knockdown. Gets him out of the corner, most importantly.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Beautiful DP. Yeah. Oh.
I wonder if that crossed
all right,
up, but
so
he landed
listen.
in the front. So Bates is going to bait it all on this.
Oh. No.
Again, it's so slow, he can't really whiff punish with that.
Oh.
And the tournament goes to Pain by using his patience and his pokes to put it away. So congratulations to Painbot, our champion of Southern Fried Gaming. And our runner-up, Painbot. And our third place, Jazzrabbit.
All right. So, yep, Painbot's going to close it out on first. Big Bates, a.k.a. Florida Bates, takes it at second. Then a Jazzrabbit going out at third. Want to thank all the competitors who came to this event
Very
at
exciting,
Southern Fried Gaming Expo. A bit discerning for the numbers. When I checked the numbers this morning, of course, I always don't count the numbers until we get to the actual venue because, you know, people like last-minute sign-up stuff. But I thought, I was like, okay, not that many people signed up for Samurai Shodown. I guess we might not have a tournament.
Did some big damage, but more important than that, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for commentating with me. But, yeah, we're about to go to break, but stay tuned. There's going to be some Tekken 7 coming at your way. Or, yeah.
All right.
Tekken 7.
Yep.
So take it easy.
So Tekken 7 is going to be up next, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, this is Shadow Ace. Follow me on Twitter at Mind of Shadow Ace. There's no the. I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to blow up production on spot. But that's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
All right. Peace out.
All
Take
right.
it easy. Come
You
back
guys
for
have
some
a good
Tekken.
one. We'll be right back.